Hi students, welcome to all of you in today's class. Today I have taken a problem from compounding test and this question is on demand. Let's see the question first. Question is given, Series borrowed rupees 40,000 from Dil Bahadur. Series borrowed rupees 40,000 from Dil Bahadur at the rate of interest 10%. Means these things we have to mark. This 40,000 10% per annum at the end of 1/3/4 years. How much SI should he pay? Means at the end of 1/3/4 years, how much he should pay as simple interest, and how much CI should he pay, how much compound interest should he pay if it was compounding yearly. If it is compounded yearly, then how much CI he has to pay. And in third number, in number C given, how much CI should he pay if it was compounding half yearly. If it is compounding half yearly, then how much he should pay as compound interest. Let's see. First we have to write down here what things are given. Let's see. Here compound interest we have series borrowed rupees 40,000 means it is P. P equal to how much? Rupees 40,000 from Dil Bahadur at the rate of 10%, that is R. R equal to 10% per annum at the end of 1/3/4 years, that is T. T equal to 1/3/4 years. Then simple interest we have to find out and compound interest we have to find out. Now let's see for CI. After this I am writing here for SI. For SI means for simple interest. First we are going to find out simple interest. In number A it is. Solution of number A. How to find out? SI equal to PTR by 100 equal to P is how much given here? 40,000. So write down rupees 40,000. T is given. T is given 4 1 ja 4 and 1 3. 3 by 4 and 1 3 7 by 4. 7 by 4 into R is given 10 and here 100. So 20 cancel. 4 1 ja 4. 10 ja, one more 0 is here. So 100 into here 100 into 7 into 10. That means altogether it is 7 1 2 3 1 2 3 7,000 answer. It's one answer. Its simple interest is how much? Rupees 7,000. Now we have to find out its compound interest when it is compounded annually. Let's see. I am rubbing these sides. Yes, I am rubbing this simple interest. Now compound interest. To find out, I will do here. To find out compound interest, let's write down here. For CI, if it is compounded annually. If it is compounded annually, then how to find out? How to find out this? CA I am finding out first. CA equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power T. And here we have T equal to 1 year and 3 by 4. Listen one thing. 3 by 4 means it is 9 months. It is 9 months. So here we can write down 3 by 4 means 9 months equal to 1 year and 9 months. 1/3 by 4. That means 1 year and 3 by 4 means it is 9 months. So we have this formula 1 plus R by 100 into M. M means month. So month, how much we have? Month we have 9 months. So I am writing here 9 by 12. This 9 months I have converted in years. Now let's put the values. Here we can write down P. P means 40,000. 1 plus R by 100. R means 10 by 100. Its power T means 1 here into 1 plus again 10 by 100 into 9 by 12. Here 9 by 12. Okay, again I am writing here 9 by 12. That means 1 0 1 0 cancel. 3 3 are 9, 3 4 are 12. So it became now 1 0 1 0 here also cancel, equal to 40,000, and here 10 and 1 11. 11 by 10 into, and here 10 4 are 40. 40 and 3 43. Altogether it is 43 by 40. Now it will be how much? 1 0 1 0 2 0 1 0 1 0 2 0 cancel. Now let's multiply 400 into 11 into 43 and divided by 4. After multiplying and dividing, it will come 411 400 into 11 into 43 equal to this much, then divided by 4 equal to 47,300. 47,300 came here. 47,300. It is compound amount, means it is CA. Now after this I am writing here, we have found here CA. So now CI equal to, can we write CA minus P? CI compound interest equal to compound amount minus principal. So CA minus P I have written equal to, CA is how much? This just now we have found 47,300 minus P is how much? 40,000. Altogether it is 47,300. We have 47,300 minus 40,000 equal to rupees how much? 7,300. It is CI. It is CI when it is compounded annually. After that, one more question is given in this question. I am rubbing this one now. Again we have to do one more, means same way we will find out. It is number C now. In number C, compounded semi-annually, half yearly we have to find out now. Then let's see one thing. Altogether we have how many, especially T we have to change. So T equal to how much? 4 1 are 4 and 3, 7 by 4. Or it is T equal to 12 months and 9 months. Means 12 months plus 9 months. Then 12 months, if we are calculating semi-annually, then it will be 2 and 1 3. Means altogether it will be 3 years and here 3 months here left. 3 months. Then its T will be 3 years and 3 months when it is compounded semi-annually. Then same thing we have to write down for, let's write down here for CI when it is compounded half yearly. Then CA, I am finding out CA equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power T into 1 plus R by 100 to 100 into month. How many months we have? So months by 12 we can write down. Months by 12. Now P equal to how much? 40,000 into 1 plus R by 100 means 10 by 100, and T means how much I had told? 3 years and 3 months we have altogether. So let's write down here 3 and here 1 plus R by 100, that means 10 by 100 into M. We have 3, and months we are calculating not in 12 months. It is compounded semi-annually, so it will be 6 only. So it will be, after solving you will get 1 0 1 0 cancel, 10 and 1 11. 11 by 10 its power 3, and here it will be 1 0 1 0 60 63 divided by 60. After solving you will get 301040. Okay, let's write down one more line. Here I am going to write question. Forty thousand into 11 divided by 10 into 10 into 10 into 63 by 60. 1 0 1 2 3 0 1 0 4 0 1 2 3 4 cancel. Now let's multiply 11 into 11 into 11. Again we can cancel that. Here I did some mistake, I think. Wait just a minute. R by 200, here it should be 200. Here I have done little bit mistake. Here will be, here it is in semi-annually it is